Hello, welcome to EnglishEverest.com IELTS Writing Task 2 Lessons. Today's topic is discuss both views and give your opinion. As you can see from the pictures on the front, today's topic is about artificial intelligence. The reason I've chosen this one is because most test takers of IELTS are in the young age bracket, late teens, mid-20s, up to even 30s. These people, or you people should I say, are more aware of technology. So technology and computer, internet, etc. These kind of topics are becoming more and more common in IELTS. So you should really take a look at them and start practicing them and understanding the concepts of how to write about things like this. This essay kind of blends that, but it also blends it with other things. So before we begin, this is quite a long video. It's going to be quite a long video because writing videos are normally much longer. So please feel free to stop the video at any time, take a break and come back. Okay, so let's begin. Today's topic is: some people believe that developments in the field of artificial intelligence will have a positive impact on our lives in the near future. Others, by contrast, are worried that we are not prepared for a world in which computers are more intelligent than humans. Discuss both of these views and give your opinion. And a short note at the bottom, as I said, it's a type of question related to the rise of technology. For this essay we have a clear instruction, or in this case instructions. Discuss both views, also give your opinion. So the two sides to the discussion are about people who believe that AI will have a positive impact in the near future, and those who are worried that we're not ready to have technology that is smarter than us. So in this essay we have to write about both sides of the argument as per the instructions. So to write about both sides of the argument we need ideas. This is where we do our brainstorming. So we list a bunch of ideas for both sides and then we choose the best ones. That's what brainstorming is. I suggest you do this part of the organization first, your plan, because this is what will constitute the bulk of your essay. So I would focus on this first. The conclusion and the title, they can be done more quickly. If you've been practicing, you'll be able to do these things much more quickly. The time consuming part of your essay is this section, brainstorming. So first we have to decide what AI is. Again, AI is the abbreviated name for artificial intelligence. So it's safe to assume you can use it in your essay. So we want to make sure we write about the correct thing. We don't want to write about the wrong thing. So that's why we need to make sure we know what AI is. I've written a definition here. It is the theory and development of computers which can perform functions usually done by the human brain. So it's basically a computerized brain. There are some examples of artificial intelligence in use today. Above: ride-sharing apps, autopilot for planes, face recognition, personal assistance. Therefore, different examples. So we have to generate ideas in favor and against. That's basically what we're doing. So brainstorming ideas. I've listed two sets: in favor and against. Against here means people are anxious or worried about it, so we'll just call it against, just for simplicity. So I've written three ideas: gives people more time, takes over time-consuming tasks, provides a wider range of services. Some of the ones on the previous page are examples. So if you want to use those, fine. If not, do some research and find a good application of AI that you would like to use, but make sure you research it first. And then we've got against. Takes away jobs from people without provision for those people. It means if a computer takes over my job, what am I going to do? You know, there's no plan for what I will do. And that's what most people are anxious about. That maybe they will lose their job and the computer will take over, but there will be no job for them, or there will be no position or role for them. AI has no instinctive knowledge that humans have, or doesn't have the distinctive knowledge that humans have. Another good example of that is the self-driving cars. They don't have the instincts of a human driver. That is a very good example of this note. We will be controlled by AI, and people will lose communication skills. So everything will be done via computer rather than face-to-face. Possibility. People will lose those skills. And the final one is the fact that people should be in control of machines. Remember, these are just ideas. You spend time writing lots of different ideas, good or bad, it doesn't matter. Just get them down on paper, and then at this point now you decide which one or ones you want to use. My suggestion is pick one idea for each side, because that way it's easier to structure your essay. Okay, so choose points that you can develop, not necessarily the best points. So read this section here. It just says choose points that you can develop rather than points you like. You might like a point, but you don't know how to develop it. It's not good to write about this. There might be a point that you don't really know, you don't really like or agree with, but you can develop it just from your knowledge of it. Always pick what you can develop. So I've chosen two ideas. Time-consuming task reduces. People could lose jobs. So they're my two. You might have different ones, but again, that's what your brainstorming task is for. So we create our paragraph structures. Simple structure, which every student should copy or adhere to. Topic, reason, example, summary. Here's a breakdown. Topic tells you what a paragraph is about. The reason supports the topic sentence. Example provides an example of the topic sentence. And summary, sums up the paragraph and restates the topic. Paraphrased, of course. This structure is the same for both paragraphs, and you should never deviate away from this structure. This is how the best essays are produced, by following this structure. So let's look. Paragraph 1. I've written some examples here, so we're going to just quickly go through them, and we're going to follow each one. They're color coded, of course, which you'll see at the end of the video. Artificial intelligence will be of benefit to society in the imminent future. Imminent means near. This tells us what the paragraph is about. Again, there's another example. Please read. Supporting paragraph. This is due to the fact that it will remove many time-consuming actions we now have to perform. This is the reason for this. So your reason statement is supporting this. Okay. Then we have our example. As an example, we already have search technology which performs the task of looking for information and responding. Amazon has its Echo devices which can give the owner a host of functions which save an enormous amount of time. That's one example. In my example, I'm going to use a ride-sharing app. So we have the ride-sharing app from Uber, which can do all these things. Give the ETA of the arrival of the taxi, calculate the price, and select the best route, thus reducing the need for the customer to have any interaction with a person to ask for this information, as this function is performed by the app's own intelligence. So there's our example, and then we provide our summary. Thus we can see that the advantages will allow us to use our time more effectively. Paragraph 2. Now it's the other side of the argument. So we begin it with a nice discourse marker. Nevertheless, however, by contrast, choose one of these words. There are those who feel that humanity is not ready to live side by side with technology which is smarter than us. This tells us what the paragraph is about again. Another choice, read this one please, and then I'll choose this one rather than that one this time. The fact is that many humans believe that machines should be controlled and have restricted roles in the workplace, leaving us, meaning humans, as the main workers, with AI playing a supporting role. So, this supports this. Then we go to our example. An example of this is that many people have lost jobs due to the development of robots, such as in the car industry. Large proportions of a vehicle are made by automated technological devices. This removes the need for humans, giving them the feeling of inferiority and uncertainty. They're uncertain about whether they'll have a job, and they'll feel that the machine is smarter than them. And again, this is the same thing, where I've just paraphrased this. Then the final thing again is our last summary. Therefore, it is good, there is good reason for people to be skeptical of existing side by side with digital intelligence, which is cleverer than individuals. So I've kind of rephrased this as my summary. And then we write our conclusion. So we're going to do our conclusion now and our title, introduction. So the conclusion will be a rephrase, re-opinion, re-summarize. In conclusion, there are those both in favour of and nervous of soon-to-be advancements in AI, soon-to-be near future. These improvements, to my knowledge, are beneficial, and we have no need to fear them. I don't really need to write about the two things that I've talked about, because I'll give this in my thesis statement, which you will see shortly. Again, another example of the same thing. These two are have just been paraphrased. So now we can work on the complete writing of the essay, which begins with the title, opinion, and thesis statement. This is my introductory paragraph. So we paraphrase the title, and again I've given you more than one version. Certain individuals are of the opinion that the growth of artificial intelligence will bring great benefits shortly, while others believe that it is a worrying trend, as the world is not prepared to function with machines having more intelligence than people. So that is a paraphrase of the title. Go back, check the title, and check this. You will see that the basic meaning is the same. That's what you're trying to achieve. The two things should have the same meaning. Again, another version of this, so please read it. Then we have our thesis statement. A good thesis statement is necessary to increase your score. An essay without a thesis statement will always score lower than an essay with one, so try to include one. So our thesis statement incorporates the opinion. This essay believes that there will be increased benefits in the near future and will show time saving, my first paragraph, and job losses, my second paragraph, to highlight both sides. I firmly believe that the benefits of the growth of AI will happen soon, in the near future, and this essay will focus on time saving applications, time saving, and the loss of jobs, job losses, as supporting points for each side. So that tells the reader what I'm going to include in the essay and my opinion in one sentence. Okay, so here is the essay. We're not going to go through the essay because you've basically seen or listened to the chunks that I've read previously. So I suggest you go through the essay, look at all the different points, look at how it's structured. And okay, the final word count here is actually 284 words. I think it is actually slightly more than that. I'm going to have to rejig it because it's going to probably take it closer to 300, but it should be okay. The general rule is to write 30 words over 250. So 280 is what most people recommend. And you shouldn't go over 300 words, but if it's in the region of, usually it's okay, because if it's a good essay and some of the points that you're developing need more words to develop them, often this is acceptable and it will not penalize you. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. Again, because it's quite long, we suggest you pause the video and watch it in phases so you can understand each part clearly. You can also practice each part and come back and watch the video until you complete the lesson. So do it in stages. Because writing is more time consuming, than speaking, the videos will be longer, writing videos, so you should be aware of this. And finally, thank you for your patience, and we hope that this video goes some way to helping you improve your writing skills and thus increasing your band score. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this video. There are roughly 30 videos at the moment, which will be increasing every few days. We usually publish a new video at the beginning of each week, so just look at our website channel, our YouTube channel, which is English Everest Online YouTube channel, and also visit our website englisheverest.com if you would like to book some lessons with me or my colleagues, and we will assist you in doing the best that you can in your IELTS test and hopefully achieve your goal. Thank you.